Ladies and gentlemen, William Ruto is still facing rejection in the country, and that is a big blow to him. Why am I saying so? Let me give you a few examples of rejection that William Ruto is still facing. Number one, let's talk of the vaccination of cows. Now, first of all, and from here we are going to see clearly that William Ruto is not addressing the problems of Kenyans. From nowhere, William Ruto and the entire government have put the same amount of energy that they had put on Adani deal on vaccinations. He's saying that Kenyans should vaccinate their cows with the vaccine that they have brought, and for those who are not doing so or rejecting, they are stupid. Those are the words of the president himself. All of a sudden, it has become very popular within government that they want this project to go through, targeting 10 billion plus shillings to ensure that at least they have vaccinated 7 million cows in the country. That is the plan of Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto and his team. Now, the Kenyans on the ground are saying that what are we vaccinating cows for? Why are we doing the vaccination? We do vaccinations. Why this one? Where did you get it from? What is it going to prevent the cows from suffering? Now, I heard recently Jonathan Mweke when he was speaking on Citizen TV, and I got surprised. What was wrong if you guys could first start with public awareness? Tell people that you are bringing there's been a problem on importation and exportation of Kenyan meat. So therefore, because of this exportation, this problem, actually they say this problem has been caused by this disease. And this disease can be prevented through this kind of a vaccine. And now we're asking farmers to engage on this vaccination, and we'll be having people coming to your doorsteps to vaccinate the cows in this country. What was wrong of telling Kenyans about this? And then we get the statement from, of course, the veterinary department, livestock departments. We hear the questions from the farmers, whether they're going to be answered. As a result, you go ahead and start your vaccination process if Kenyans are okay with it. But now you wake up from nowhere, we are told that your cows are going to be vaccinated, 70 million of them, and they're going to start today. Kenyans are asking, wait first, why are we vaccinating our cows? Against what disease? Why is it that it's now? And why the energy? It is my cow. Why don't you give me the powers to make my decision with my cow? I'm not going to export my cow. I don't export meat. Go and vaccinate those that are exporting meat. I mean, the government has completely failed to communicate to its people. That means very well that there is a hidden agenda that's going to drive the issue of vaccination. The 10 billion, who is going to supply? There's now why we raise the problem that who is going to benefit from this vaccination. That's one of the first signs of rejection of William Ruto, and that 2027 is going on. Another deal is the issue with the Adani deal. Kenyans in totality said no to Adani deal. Ruto did not listen to Kenyans. He assumed Kenyans. Instead of listening to what Kenyans are saying, he went to call Raila and speak to Kenyans. Raila said that Adani is clean as cotton, white as cotton, and he needs to be given the opportunity just like any other investor. Only to realize that America has nullified the operations of the Adani in America and that he's supposed to face a court case. Just imagine. And then that's how William Ruto decided to come up and tell us that Adani is not good and he has cancelled the Adani deals completely. Such a big shame for this country that Kenyans saw what William Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga, and all the doctors and engineers in power could not see at that time until America had to pronounce itself as far as Adani is concerned. That's another sign of rejection of Kenyans. And actually, the Adani deal made the Kenyans now to lose more confidence on William Ruto further. Another thing that happened recently is Nyeri Town case. The MP after Uhuru Kenyatta has taken Mutahi Kagwe, he has taken Lee Kinyanjui, many other leaders. The Nyeri Town MP went to Nyeri to try and test the ground. He was chased away by the locals there. Chased completely. That means very well that the problems of the ground are not addressed. But William Ruto is simply impressing Uhuru Kenyatta and impressing Raila Amolo Odinga. How on earth does William Ruto sit down and feels like he needs to impress all these leaders for him to look good? How on earth? I feel that we overrate William Ruto. How many are thinking about me about that as well? I thought that maybe William Ruto was clever, but I think we are overrating him. Another sign of rejection and perhaps that is going to form the basis of more rejection in the future. It is the Shif and Sha. Right now, it is not clear that what Kenyans are supposed to do as far as She and Shif is concerned. They are registering, but still no medication that they are getting is the way they are supposed to. It is becoming difficult for them to understand what is happening, and Kenyans don't want it. But nevertheless, it's being forced on them. Now, if it fails, William Ruto will be more rejected. But if it works, fine, people will accept it. But the fact remains, as it stands today, William Ruto is rejected. Anything that he brings on board, Kenyans are saying no to it. Now, recently, there was the rejection, actually, the ruling in court, judgment that found the varsity funding model to be unconstitutional. When did William Ruto sit down and discuss the issue with the funding model and then agree with it that it's okay for Kenyans? Who did he sit down with? He just came up with the idea from nowhere. Kenyans did not know how he thought about it, and actually how fast did that come out, and now it has been rejected in the courts. You're waiting to see Mother Command's team, of course, nullify the court ruling, but the fact remains that it has been rejected. That's a loss of confidence to William Ruto from Kenyans. They have lost confidence completely on him. Lack of confidence. That means William Ruto is being rejected, not just from the ground, but from the courts. If you move through the online platforms, everyone is rejecting William Ruto. People are saying no. Kasongo memes are right, left, and center, and Status is wondering what are they going to do as far as these memes are concerned. That's a clear rejection of William Ruto on the ground. When I sat down and looked at all these things, it's simply one simple thing. William Ruto is not addressing the urgent Kenyan problems. Kenyans were asking for the reduction of the cost of living. William Ruto came with the taxation to start building houses. Kenyans are asking for food, you give them houses, which are not even there, which cannot even fit all Kenyans as we speak. Then you ask ourselves, what is the motive? Imagine you go to a place like Kitui, you realize that, I think, was it Kitui or Machakos? Houses have been built, affordable houses, by the government during Uhuru Kenyatta's time, but these houses are left there. Actually, nyasi imemea kila mahali. Then you ask yourself, what is the motive of William Ruto when he decides to build more houses, yet there are those ones that have not been occupied? It is simply to get money, to make yourself rich. It is not fair to use Kenya's funds like that you just want to get money from Kenyans in all ways. It is not the best way to do things. So as we speak right now, when you see William Ruto addressing opposite things to what Kenyans are asking, and then he does not learn, not once, not twice, then he has a problem. Look at this. As we speak today, if you look at Uhuru Kenyatta's issue, Uhuru Kenyatta has been brought on board because of the mountain antagonism, the mountain temperatures that are rising day by day. What is the cause of these temperatures? It is simply poor development projects, poor development record, and we also have installed projects there. We are having also Rigathi Gachagua on the ground, and also impeachment itself. Then, unless Uhuru Kenyatta was part of the impeachment, then William Ruto, as we speak right now, he shouldn't have gone for Uhuru Kenyatta. Probably should have gone to address issues that Rigathi Gachagua has been raising. Or he could have even avoided impeaching Rigathi Gachagua. But because he did not take heed of Gachagua's warnings and here and there, as we speak today, William Ruto is facing it rough on the mountain. We remember that William Ruto used to visit the mountain right, left, and now and then, but nowadays, he rarely goes there because of humiliation that he will face. I don't know what is your take as far as William Ruto is concerned. Please let's interact on the comment section.